going to be picked up here for Damwon.
Galio getting locked in here is a little bit surprising, given that in the magic resistance is going to be such a problem.
Yeah, so very interesting drafts as we're going to go into game number 1. I feel like the draft was relatively even, and that's what we were expecting from KT versus Damwon. The Cocoon lands onto the bottom side, trying to exhaust Tucson, and they will be able to force that down. Here's the Pantheon from the mid lane, able to scoop up that first blood. They even force the cleanse away.
This Infernal, it resets, which is really bad for them. Teleport coming out, hold on.
Oh, they're trying to go for the pick here, but the Galio is going to be the first one that actually bites the dust. Canyon is up next, and now the Cannon's in a great spot to try to turn this one around. He's going to flash there, as he doesn't have that Slicing Maelstrom off a cooldown, but it's not going to matter. Able to get in here and make a huge effect. They get the flash out of Nuguri. Aiming's looking for that big rend, and he is going to be able to pick it up as everybody is going to go down on the side of Damwon.
First one is standing back, playing it safe, and the second one is walk up to turret.
Walk up under a ward, under turret, and die. As, yeah, Someone's in a little bit of trouble here, but he's getting some extra resistances, and it's just barely going to be enough to keep him alive. So the follow-up dive by Damwon is not nearly as successful.
He's going Nashor's Tooth on Elise.
Here we go, Soan. He's been ganked so many times. Is he going to go down this time around? Yes, he absolutely will.
Start up the dragon. He's going to use the EQ, the flag and drag, to get into the dragon pit. And yeah, Damwon has no idea.
It's so good, and that's going to be enough damage. They're going to chase down Nuguri. You got to know what's coming when you're going up against a Fed Callista, or any Callista at all. Position, can he go for the steal? He gets it! He picks off the steal, and that is massive! The big knockup here for Beryl is going to try to zone this one out, but Aiming, can he dog them down? He is just going straight through, picks up a double kill.
And he had the Oblivion Orb as well, so completed that. He has magic penetration. Teamfight brewing, though.
Yep, looking for it here, but the Tarek Ultimate, the Cosmic Radiance, is going to be massive. Big knockup and taunt here by Beryl, but you can see Bono just going man mode in the back line. He's able to get it started, and Aiming has all the room in the world, just strolling down the mid lane, hopping and skipping her way to another double kill.
In the last couple of patches, where it really helped put her. Oh, hold on.
Bono is going to be knocked up here as the Ornhorn looking to push through, but the Slicing Maelstrom just gonna slice through Canyon. And in the middle of the map, by the way, Aiming is just going 1v2 by himself, as the other two weren't even able to join up in the fight. That's a cute little knockup from Nuguri, but that's basically all. That's extremely tanky, and they're actually just going for kills here. Gonna back away from that hero's entrance as, hey guys, let's boost our DPS numbers. They're gonna do that, and then in the game there. That's a big number.
Ornn did lose, and if you're Damwon, remember, we kept talking about the Scrim God, or how they felt like they couldn't play on stage the way that they do play at home, and
Ornn, it looks like that's what they're going to go with here in the final lock-in at 20 seconds. If he does end up going for that lethality. Looking for the gank here. Can they get the freeze down? That will be one big punch to the back of some Face's pass, but he's homebound, so at least he's got that going on for him, as the lockdown is going to come in. The flag and drag does miss, but is it going to matter here as Nuclear is not able to follow up?
Would really just get from it, except for, I guess, Set.
The Syndra pushing really far up, but had her orbs in position. So on flashes away. They're going to try to re-engage, but the suplex into the back line. Do they have the damage? Yes, they will take out Nuguri. And a huge Cataclysm by Bono is going to create so much room for KT. That's 2 kills in their favor, just like that, on a fight that Damwon opened
it does
up.
Look like Bono.
About the counter engage there. He is going to go in for that, but the equalizer's so rough to deal with, and already Bono has to flash away from that one. So on, not in a great spot either. Still does have his Slicing Maelstrom, but the health bars are so much different. Big suplex into the back line as Tucson gets extremely low. Finally, the Slicing Maelstrom, though, is going to pick up 1 kill, but everybody else is just so low that they can't quite kite them down. Kuro finally looks like he was smited to death almost there by the side of Ornn. It ends up being a triple kill for that Ornn. I'd help you out. One-on-one up in the top side. Ornn doesn't take damage. Not really sure why you're trying to 1v1 him. Maybe just trying to bait him, but down goes the Syndra just like that. Immediately just gonna disappear. That was a straight up one-on-one, by the way. As Ornn says, you're actually stuck in here with me, buddy. As, yeah, it's gonna come in. So on looking for that flank right now. He's got a great spot to go for that slicing Maelstrom. They pick off two, but eventually he goes down. The Syndra ultimate comes in, really looking to stretch for Beryl all the way down the lane. But what about your teammates in the back there? Nuguri trying to slap two heads together and burst down aiming, but it's not going to be enough, actually. They are stopping Damwon in their tracks here, though. Big equalizer is going to come in, although a follow-up with the big shield is going to be quite nice. Not sure why aiming went back, although it does make sense now as he's able to burst down that Rumble. And Showmaker, once again, this guy just doesn't seem to die. He's going to look for the knockup, won't pick it up. Push coming in with the Elder Drake. Now, a good amount of weight there coming in. Suplex as well as the gigantic wombo combo. It doesn't get better than that. As, well, Syndra is going to survive, but it really does not matter because KT is not going to survive. Looking for that final kill in the fountain. In goes Canyon. They will be able to pick it up. Gives that one over to Beryl. As GG, the Nexus will go down. Okay.
All right. So just remember that next time. Now, Nuguri did deal first in this game. I really feel like it's going to be either Nuguri, Canyon, or Showmaker getting the MVP.
It does end up, and in fact, they are going to put Nuguri onto the Akali. And, yeah, and, you know, that's not to be unexpected, I suppose, at this point, as they certainly looked a lot more comfortable picking and banning. Extremely fast is okay, gonna get that flash onto Nuguri here. He does not want to use that flash of his own, but now he's going back in and he's gonna let himself die as Soan is able to pick up the first blood. But either way, Soan able to zone away Nuclear by himself. Nuguri really trying to get into that backline. It is gonna go the way of the Olaf. Fate's Call is gonna save that support who gets in the front and stuns up a couple of them. Nice knock up here from Showmaker, trying to turn this one around. He's able to bop down Bono as Showmaker nearly able to make it happen on the Ornn, as that champion is unbelievably strong, as you guys can see in this fight, but he's not going to be able to carry by himself, as another 2 kills are going to go the way of this Kalista for aiming.
Yeah, and it does look like Nuguri is trying to bite off a little bit more than I think he can chew right now. And
in position here to zone away Canyon. He's actually going to Ragnarok. He's going 1v1. Soan going 1v2 up on the top side, but easily able to get in there is the Kaisa, of course, as down will go Bonender. Of course, no steal is going to happen. Now they're reconsidering it here as the Ornn ultimate gonna come in. Nice equalizer, but it's not gonna matter. Double knockup for the Rakan, but he immediately gets melted. As Showmaker, he gets a couple of knockups himself, but it just does not matter, as now everybody was funneling into that jungle, and KT just took huge advantage of it, able to zone out with the equalizer. Can Soan get this one?
What?
Why didn't he just auto? Well, Tarek has his ultimate, so he'll just be able to respond here. Aiming in a rough spot, though, is going to get jumped on here and immediately bursts down as Kaisa finally looks like she was able to do something, but immediately gets flashed on herself. As the Flame Spear, does incredible damage. I mean, this is what okay.
Take a look at this. Now, play-by-play it for me.
Yeah, he's dead.
That was it?
He did not go fast.
I will forward you my build.
Stopwatch, pretty good item there as Kuro's going 1v2, and the rest of the team is trying to dive in here. Kuro actually getting pretty low, is going to have to hop out of this one, but Nuguri is going to be plopped on there by the Aatrox, has a Zhonya's of his own. Lots of low health bars on the side of Damwon, but nobody really going down as Kalista desperately going to flash forward and try to hunt down whoever remains, as it is just going to be the Ornn, but we all know that he doesn't die. As down will go the Nexus, it looks like KT is going to be able to take the 2-1 victory.
Nuclear to carry this game, and Nuclear is so far behind coming out of the laning phase. It really just spells doom